Is the golden rule based entirely on self-interest? This is a great discussion. The golden rule seems to be universal, and you are probably familiar with one version of it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Some other versions of the golden rule are listed on the screen. When we explore ethical egoism, the relationship between self-interest and morality, I like to ask students whether the golden rule is based entirely on self-interest. Most students initially say, yes, it's based on self-interest because you expect something in return. You are motivated to follow the golden rule, you do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because you expect something in return. And this is self-interested. You give favors and expect them in return. You say, I love you, and you expect them to say in return. But some students then present a challenge. They do not believe it's based on self-interest because they believe following the golden rule simply because it's right. The golden rule encourages you to treat others as intrinsically valuable just as you treat yourself as intrinsically valuable. The golden rule is a prompt that allows reflection on what is right and wrong. So I do not follow the golden rule simply to get something in return, but to put myself in another person's place so I can better understand what is best for them. Or consider this question. Do you put yourself in other people's shoes, which is what the golden rule encourages? Do you put yourself in other people's shoes to get something for yourself or for some other reason? Don't you put yourself in other people's shoes for some deeper reason, one involving imagination and altruistic concern for the other? In short, a minority of students see the golden rule as a consideration that helps one transcend the self. It's not pursuing self-interest. The golden rule helps you better understand how your actions will affect other people. Finally, some argue that the golden rule is both. It has roots in both self-interest and real altruistic concern for others. We are complex human beings and have mixed motives. They also sometimes argue, and this is deep, I think, that we can be in different stages in life. For example, you may be in a stage where it's important to focus almost solely on yourself, though even then you should not rape, kill, or steal, even when it's in your self-interest, right? So perhaps the golden rule is so universal because it works and because it appeals to people at different stages of life, highly egoistic, highly altruistic, or those who are a blend of both. Both my children and parents understand it in some way. As for me, I see the golden rule as a prompt that helps me love others as I love myself, not because of self. And the golden rule is not so much a prescription to me as it is a description of a virtuous person or a saint. A saint treats everyone, including herself, as infinitely valuable. She treats others as she treats herself. She helps the weakest of us, even when they cannot return the favor. Being in the presence of a saint inspires me. But the golden rule, not so much. It's more of a description. It's a decent rule to follow, and it's a description of one aspect of this virtuous person, this saint. So I leave you with this question. Should sadomasochists follow the golden rule? See my lawsuit against the golden rule video for more. Thank you.